Hey, what's up? My name is Frost. This is my first voiceover, so bear with me. Also, there's a new collections event coming June 20th this Tuesday, so I'm kind of excited for it. I decided to make this video because 2 games back to back, my teammates wanted to rat out the game. And for anyone that has played with me, I do not like that at all. Even though Apex does have a new rank system, I do not like it. I like getting kills, assists, hate participation, but for that to barely even count and you get 200 points just for placing first. Second place you get 175, and then third place you get 150. So that's a lot of points. Now, I am unsure if this is my first match or probably one of my first matches, probably like my second or third. But yeah, the random relinquishes Jumpmaster, and then he proceeds to jump out solo. So we're like, okay, this is great. Another game where somebody wants to shoot up the lobby, get kills, try to push people solo. So then we ended up just landing at the end of the bus. Saw people going to Mirage's place, so then we land right across. But then we see people land there too. So okay, this is great. More people, there's the 2 of us. We aren't mentally ready. So then we loot up. We can't loot there, so then we left. Went to Landslide. Tried looting up. Barely got anything. I got my guns, my G7, and whatever AR is available, or SMG. Also, ranked is the only game mode that I do play on Apex, only because I'd rather not go up against someone that has 15,000 kills on almost every legend and just plays for fun. Even though I kind of do play for fun, but I try to be competitive. As you can see, we haven't spotted anybody yet. I think that's only because no one landed in the center of the map. No one really lands at Landslide. First pick. So I look over to see where the random is. He's sitting in the spot. Like I said, ratting it out, chilling. I go to report him. There's honestly no point of reporting people anymore. It does nothing. Literally does nothing. And I'm actually surprised because I wasn't too mad. Like, at all. I just didn't want to lose any points. And didn't want to go up against people, like I said, a 2v3. We end up finding people behind us. I tried to get a couple shots off, but as you can see, it's taking more than I'm giving. We end up trying to fight them, but then it was a smart move to move back because I was low. We honestly didn't see a way that we would be helpful in our current situation, so we just decided to move back. But then, you know, this is Apex, so more and more people just show up out of nowhere, have advantage at a distance, and then we have a Wraith on the side of us. She's a solo, but I didn't know this. But we end up getting her low, then he finished her, I got my assist, so we were pretty, okay, but then as soon as we started looting, I got knocked. Now that I listen back to it, I think it's funny how I sound really, really irritated. I wasn't that mad. I was just mad at the fact that I didn't have another teammate. So then I asked him, why didn't he rank up solo? because I could have swore that was a thing. I guess it's not. And then he had replied back that he was like, oh, I wish I can. Like, that made me feel any better. And then he's just finding all sorts of places to hide. He must be new to ratting. But I then tell him that he could have told us, so we would have landed at a better spot than where we were. And then he proceeds to say, oh, they usually get mad or talk smack. And, you know, I understand it. But could you blame them? Could you blame them? At 2v3, now they have to sit with you. Like I said, you get 150 points. I believe you lose like 35. That's why I said placement it's a lot of points. A ridiculous amount of points, actually. But I told him, I was like, hey, I wish you would have just said something. But then he ends up moving in a circle, trying to heal. He gets hit from the back and the front, and then he dies. So we get 10th place. So we do end up getting 20 points. He had to leave to go do something. And then I'm thinking, okay, maybe one game without him wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt at all. So I started up another game. So I'm picking my main, going into this match thinking, okay, maybe I can earn a little bit more points than my last match. We get halfway through the jump and then someone jumps out solo. So then our jump master follows them, you know, because that's what a team should do, stick together. And then it's funny because we're going back to the place where we had left from last match because there was a bunch of people. But we land there and I noticed I'm literally following the dude to see where he goes. And I was like, you know what? Let me just ask. So then I asked him if he was ratting. And the answer that he gave me was, yes, I found a broken rat spot. Now, in a second, you'll hear, like, that's when I started to get irritated. Because it seems as if nobody wants to play the game. Literally nobody wants to play the game.
This is like a prank. Like, this genuinely makes me want to stop playing with that. Because I'm in pubs fighting someone with 15,000 kills. And then we have people over here finding rat spots because you can barely move up in rank or just your skill. You have to hide the entire time. Like, that sounds like an LTM.
So then, you know, me and my other teammate that actually want to fight, we're over here looting. And then he finds another one and shows it to us. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But then I'm like, okay, I don't want to be in this match anymore. I'm probably just going to wait until he comes back before I get into another match. But I try to see if we can find people here to actually fight. The Raptor actually contributes into the fight. I try to get this Pathfinder coming up. We end up getting the team, surprisingly. But then we got stuck in the situation where people want to fight in Storm all of a sudden. So we all died.
Oh my gosh.
So from that game, I got 40 points. So that means I got 60 points in total. Yeah, 60 points. By the time that you are watching this video, I would have already made it to plat. But yeah, this new rank system heavily focuses on placement rather than skill. I've read a couple articles and they said that it is based off skill. That's mainly for matchmaking purposes. But why am I getting matched with someone who is ratting? But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching to the end. Don't forget to sub and hit the like button, and leave a comment on how you feel about this new rank system. If you think it's going to change, it should change, or it shouldn't change. Let me know.